Big verdict yesterday. Dr. Conrad Murray, Michael Jackson's physician, convicted of involuntary manslaughter. They put him in handcuffs right away. He is in jail right now, Rosanna.
Yeah, and under suicide watch this morning. That is a big story, along with Herman Cain. A fourth woman has come out and basically said that he touched her inappropriately. To talk about all these different topics in the news right now is criminal defense attorney Marianne Bertuna and psychologist Dr. Judy Kuriansky. Nice to have you both back on Good Day New York.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's talk about the verdict yesterday. He only had one charge against him, involuntary manslaughter.
He did, and the district attorney's office properly charged the case, which is why, unlike in the Casey Anthony verdicts where we saw a bit of an overcharge of the case and she ended up being acquitted, in this case they properly charged it. They based it on the fact that this was gross negligent conduct on the part of Dr. Conrad Murray.
And Dr. Kuriansky, Michael Jackson was a victim.
I do think he was a victim, and I'm going to say something controversial. I think he also had some unconscious suicide intention himself. I mean, think of what he went through. 2 trials, financial troubles. So a lot of times there is this unconscious death wish that people go through that adds to some of the other problems that people may do, the negligence of the doctor, etc. And so I think he had a very hard life. This was a lot of stress going through that upcoming tour.
Right.
And so that see, I told you it was going to be controversial.
Dr. Kuriansky,
yes,
I don't think we can just say that we have no idea. And
that's in my psychological...
Your instinct, your gut, because you never treated him. And even if you did, you certainly wouldn't be able to say that.
I've seen other cases like that, and so it is in my opinion.
And even if he had that tendency, that's even more of a reason why Conrad Murray should be responsible.
Okay, that's true.
I mean, there's no reason that he should have had that much of a...
But in Hollywood, we know that you can buy doctors there.
Right.
And is the family complicit?
Well, you know, the family was helpless. They should have had an intervention. They tried the intervention. He wouldn't participate. This is part of the problem, and it's a cautionary tale for everybody.
The family, it doesn't take away from the doctor's responsibility, what he was required to give to Michael Jackson.
On this couch, we've had LaToya and we've had Jermaine. They seem like very good people. They cared deeply about Michael.
They did.
Complicity, not an issue here, in my opinion. I mean, I just think they are...
Well, you know, Michael kept him at arm's distance.
They did. And somebody needed to have gotten to him to really have helped him with his sleeplessness and his anxiety and his betrayal by everybody.
A medical doctor, a doctor, a professional. This man failed him, and he failed his profession, and he's going to get punished.
Okay.
Which is a good thing.
Maybe not so much in California because the jails are overcrowded,
yes,
Marianne?
that's correct. And because they are, and this is considered, believe it or not, a non-violent crime, not a violent crime. So most likely, now that they've just amended the sentencing laws in California...
Criminally negligent, like manslaughter.
Involuntary manslaughter is not a violent crime.
Slaughtering a man sounds violent. Whether it was voluntary or not voluntary.
The word itself does, but in fact it's not. And most likely, because they've just amended the sentencing laws, he'll be in county jail, not state jail. And he's likely to get out a lot earlier than we think and ends up getting house arrest.